In a small, picturesque seaside town in Florida, two inseparable best friends, the lively, curious Kaihua and the kind-hearted Lily, spend every summer together, sharing dreams about the sea, sunshine, and even love. Both girls harbor a little crush on Raymond, a charming local boy who seems to embody everything they imagine about summer romance. But this summer feels different. Lily's mother, a respected marine biologist, announces that Lily will have to travel with her to Australia for research, meaning Lily will be away for a long time. The news hits both girls hard. They have grown up side by side, and the thought of being apart feels unbearable. They silently wish for a miracle, something magical that could keep them together forever. One day, after a violent summer storm, Kaihua and Lily are asked to help clean up at the local Capri Beach Club. While tidying the pool area, Kaihua notices a strange, shimmering light coming from the water. Drawn to it, she leans too close and accidentally falls into the pool. Underwater, she comes face to face with something unbelievable. A pair of bright, glowing blue eyes staring right at her. Before she can react, Raymond pulls her out of the water, saving her from drowning. Shaken but curious, Kaihua tells Lily about what she saw. Because Tsaihua's parents had tragically drowned when she was younger, most people assume she is afraid of water, so no one believes her story. But Kaihua is convinced there is something living in that pool. Something magical. Determined to uncover the truth, Kaihua and Lily sneak back to the pool later that night, bringing snacks to lure out the mysterious creature. As they sit quietly by the pool's edge, waiting, the surface of the water ripples. Suddenly, a stunning figure rises from the depths. A mermaid with a shimmering blue tail. At first, the girls are terrified and scream in shock. But the mermaid, rather than attacking them, introduces herself. Her name is Shui Ding Dang, or Shredding in some translations. She explains that the storm had swept her far from her ocean home, leaving her trapped in the pool. The girls are astonished but soon grow curious and excited. They talk for hours by the pool, learning about Shui Ding Dang's world beneath the sea. In return, the mermaid lets them touch her tail and asks questions about human life, especially about human legs, something she has never seen up close. Their magical encounter is cut short when Monster Uncle, the club's grumpy caretaker, approaches. The girls quickly hide Shui Ding Dang and promise to come back the next day. But when Kaihua and Lily return the following morning, they discover something awful. The pool has been completely drained by Monster Uncle and Fatty, one of the staff members. Shui Ding Dang is nowhere to be found. Panicked, the girls search everywhere until they finally spot her hiding near a nearby shop. They manage to get her to safety and secretly take care of her. Over time, the three of them form a deep bond, becoming true friends. However, things get complicated when Shui Ding Dang reveals that she has fallen in love with Raymond, the very boy Kaihua and Lily had been dreaming about all summer. The sisters are conflicted but ultimately decide to help the mermaid pursue her feelings, even if it means letting go of their own crush. Shui Ding Dang, with her natural beauty and strong, graceful presence, quickly becomes the center of attention in town. Every girl admires her, and every boy is captivated. Kaihua and Lily help her learn about human customs, clothing, and even how to interact with Raymond. Through a series of funny, heartwarming moments, Shui Ding Dang gets closer to him. As the summer days pass, Kaihua and Lily grow up in their own way. They learn about friendship, sacrifice, and the bittersweet nature of growing up. They realize that love is not always about possession but about wanting the best for the person you care about. Whether it's Raymond, Lily, or even their new mermaid friend. By the end of the story, Shui Ding Dang must eventually return to the ocean. The girls say goodbye with tears, but also with smiles, knowing they helped their friend find happiness. Lily leaves for Australia, but Kaihua has matured, her fear of water gone. She has found hope and courage through their summer adventure. A magical summer they will never forget. In a small beachside town in Florida, best friends Kaihua and Lily are enjoying what might be their last summer together. Lily's mother, a marine biologist, is taking her to Australia soon, and both girls are quietly heartbroken at the thought of being apart. Their lives take a magical turn after a massive storm sweeps through town. While helping to clean the local Capri Beach Club, Kaihua spots something glowing in the pool. When she falls in, she comes face to face with a mermaid named Shui Ding Dang. The girls are initially terrified, but their fear quickly turns to wonder when they realize the mermaid is friendly, curious, and in trouble. Kaihua and Lily take Shui Ding Dang home to hide her from the club staff. To help her blend in, Kaihua gives the mermaid one of her t-shirts. When Shui Ding Dang puts it on, her magical transformation turns it into a fashionable short skirt, perfectly fitting her new human form. The result is stunning. Shui Ding Dang's athletic, graceful figure now looks even more striking, and the girls can't help but admire how beautiful she looks. That night, Shui Ding Dang opens up to them about why she ran away from the sea. Her father, the sea god, had arranged a marriage for her, not to a prince, but to a fearsome sea monster. Shui Ding Dang refuses to accept a loveless marriage. She believes in the idea of true love and has come to the human world to find it. But her time is short. Her father, furious over her disappearance, has given her only 3 days to find love and prove that such a thing truly exists. Otherwise, she must return to the sea and marry the monster. Shui Ding Dang already has someone in mind. Raymond, the handsome lifeguard from the club who rescued Kaihua from the pool. But the mermaid doesn't know how to approach him, let alone express her feelings. She turns to Kaihua and Lily for help, promising that if she succeeds in winning Raymond's heart, she will grant each of them one wish. The girls agree, but this promise tests their friendship. They, too, secretly like Raymond, and helping Shui Ding Dang means giving up their own crush. Still, they decide to help her, raiding fashion magazines and girls' guide books to teach Shui Ding Dang how to charm a boy. Meanwhile, danger lurks nearby. The club's caretaker, nicknamed Monster Uncle, discovers the mermaid's bracelet and a few of her shimmering fish scales in the drained pool. Suspicious, he begins keeping an eye on Kaihua and Lily, determined to figure out what they are hiding. Helping Shui Ding Dang is no easy task. Not only do Kaihua and Lily have no experience with romance, but they also have to hide Shui Ding Dang's secret identity. Every night, the mermaid must return to water to survive, but she cannot go back to the ocean or her father will sense her and drag her back home. Kaihua comes up with a clever solution. They sneak Shui Ding Dang into the old water tower so she can stay submerged safely at night. But the situation gets complicated. The club hires a new manager, a flirty and mischievous young man who begins hanging around Raymond. He hosts beach parties, makes jokes, and even tries to get Shui Ding Dang's attention. This creates competition and tension as the mermaid struggles to spend enough time with Raymond before the sun sets. Because if she doesn't get back into the water in time, she risks exposure. The tension builds to a climax during one of the beach parties. As night falls, Kaihua and Lily desperately remind Shui Ding Dang that she must return to the water before it's too late. They all rush back to the water tower, only to discover that the new manager and his friends have been secretly following them. When they find Shui Ding Dang at the tower, the new manager lights up fireworks, attracting attention to the scene. The risk of her secret being exposed is now greater than ever. The girls must work together, protect their friend, and ensure that Shui Ding Dang has one last chance to confess her feelings to Raymond before her father's deadline expires. The story becomes a race against time, a test of courage, friendship, and belief in love. Whether Shui Ding Dang will succeed in finding true love, or be forced back into the sea to marry the monster, becomes the emotional heart of the finale. The scheming girl found that the water bell was in the water tower, and it started to set fire at night. Raymond looked at the fire on the beach life platform. The water bell looked at the fire in the water tower. The scheming girl was full of doubts. She climbed on the water tower to see what it was. The other two girls drove the car away. After the scheming girl reached the water tower, she found that the water bell was the secret of the mermaid. She climbed down the water tower and moved the ladder away. She went back to the party and told her partner that the water bell was a mermaid. But her partner didn't believe her and was heard by the weird uncle next to her. When she came home, she checked the historical books and found that the pattern on the mermaids bracelet was the same as the one in the book. The scheming girl went home and told her father. The water bell made an appointment with Raymond to tell him a secret. Raymond came to the place where he had an appointment early and waited for the water bell. Lily saw her mother working hard and finally figured it out. She moved out with her mother and sent the goldfish to Tsaihua's house. Kaihua was very angry and said that the two of them would wait for the miracle to happen together. But the miracle was coming and you were going to leave. At this time, the scheming girl's father was broadcasting the news that someone was trapped in the water tower. Kaihua hurried to chase Lily, and the two of them rode a bicycle to the water tower. The scheming girl was being interviewed, and the rescuers only caught a toy dolphin. The scheming girl panicked and told everyone that she saw it. She pointed to Kaihua and Lily, and said that the water bell was a mermaid. But everyone there laughed. The scheming girl's father confiscated her daughter's key on the spot and let her go to school in the future. Her father thought it was the scheming girl who wanted to draw everyone's attention. Obviously, everyone didn't believe the scheming girl's words. But where did the mermaid go? Turns out that Uncle Monster saved the mermaid water bell. Uncle Monster said that Water Bell was the only one who talked to him this summer, and gave the bracelet back to Water Bell. Water Bell saw that Uncle Monster liked hamburgers. He said that saving the mermaid could fulfill his wish. The little sisters came to the bridge of Water Bell and Lemon's date. Water Bell also came. Water Bell said she was very happy these 2 days. Asked if Lemon liked her. Lemon said they just met each other. Water Bell is very good. Still want to get to know her deeply. But Water Bell thinks that Lemon doesn't love her. So she cried sadly. Lemon comforted her. Said they can take it easy. At this time, the scheming girl appeared in a hurry. Pushed Water Bell into the sea. Suddenly, the sky was dark. Water Bell became a mermaid. Water Bell's father wanted to take her away. Lemon was surprised for a moment. Reflected. Tell Water Bell not to move. Lemon was in a hurry to get the lifeboard. Kaihua and Lily held hands and jumped into the sea. To save Water Bell, they let Water Bell catch the float. They too swam separately to the float. Kaihua and Lily said, "Give our wish to you. Don't go." Said to Water Bell, "Lemon doesn't love me." But Kaihua and Lily said, "We love you." Water Bell cried excitedly. She thought it was leaking. Tears fell into the sea. The sky became clear in an instant. The sea was calm. Kaihua and Lily proved to the sea god's father, there is true love in the world. They can make a wish. Water Bell said, "I hope the mermaid stays." The mermaid said, "Her family needs her. She belongs to the sea. Most of the time is to be in the sea." They made an appointment. "We'll meet again in the future." Water Bell gave the float to them. At this time, Lemon came with a skateboard. He was surprised. Water Bell is very beautiful. He and Water Bell asked the mermaid, "Will show up soon?" Don't know how to date the mermaid. He wants to see the mermaid again. The mermaid let him wait a while. He went back to clean the sea with his father. They made an appointment to meet in Fiji. Can put on the earring directly. The little float. Let them have a good time. It turns out that the float is a float. Will wear your beauty. Stand in front of the crowd. What they can't think of is, Uncle Monster and Hamburger are sweet together. Lemon went back to the sea to call his sisters. Thank them. Say they are also very special. 3 days are about to pass. The mermaid let the little sister open the door to the new world. Break through the darkness. Kaihua overcame the fear of being buried in her heart. Enjoy swimming. Dillalai understood her. Mother's work. Accepted immigration. This unchangeable thing can warm your feelings. Finally, the beach is separated. How many steps to leave? Can't help but run back. Just hug each other. Unwilling picture. It really makes people envious.